Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video once again. Last time we had an amazing event. We did our bigger sized horde pull of our legendary token draws. We had the viewer luck kicked in incredibly well, helped out a lot with our great pulls, and we had our lucky sidekick Cade Smash with us. We pulled just about 60 some, or right around the 60 total tokens, and did amazingly well. If you haven't checked out the video, make sure you watch it on either Twitch or YouTube. It is a lot of fun. Thanks for being a part of that. Today, though, we are going to draw command points in the classics area until we get a 5-star from there. The classics area is great because it could be any of the characters that aren't the most recent 3 5-stars out there, including Captain America from Infinity War is the newest of the classic realm, and we're guaranteed to get a bunch of 4-stars along the way. Could take 1 draw, it could take 27, so we're going to do as many as it takes to get a 5-star and see who it is going to be. Start thinking about your guesses now. We'll do a little in-game challenge to see who gets it right. Well, we're going to start in the Deadpool's Daily Quest like usual, and then we'll get into some fights in the Sinister Six event. It's just about ready to wrap up. We have cleared completely through the progress on the individual and alliance side of things, but we'll get a couple more boss fights in at least during this video tonight. While we allow our live stream audience to catch in to the action, let's just jump into that required character in DDQ and get a good run on it. I thought we'd play this nice, easy 3-star team featuring the Hood, Scarlet Witch, and Cap from the 3-star realm. They all work together because of a couple of different things. Hood has a passive ability where he earns AP if the enemy, or if the board has more than 9 of a color on the board, it steals it from the enemy. Scarlet Witch, of course, everybody knows she's great, but she does have a countdown tile that goes off every few turns. Hood can speed that up with his black ability. On top of that, Captain America has good red and blue abilities, and those are countdowns as well that Hood can work on. So we'll get into more of the details of the team as we run into this. So we're against a couple of Ultron Centuries and Yelena Belova. So the problem is these guys build up a lot of AP, but they also cause a lot of board destruction damage, and it might affect our countdowns a little bit. So let's start off with this blue that drops a match 4 in team up. That's a pretty good start. So what I think we'll probably do is save up a little bit of black, try to get red. Blue will be great for Cap's stun. Red hits pretty hard for his shield. It's kind of like a shield bash is what it's called on the 5-star version. Okay, so that blue countdown is already susceptible of being either destroyed or matched away. I'm going to take a chance with this green here. And they do take it away. So that means I should have matched it myself for the odds that it would have been lost regardless. It's probably better to do it when you can. That's okay. Let's go for... we're going to try our best to get Hood's yellow ability played during this match. I think we're going to be able to do it. Core Meltdown is really tough, though, with these Ultron Centuries. If there gets to be enough enemy special tiles on the board, he converts some of them to critical tiles, and that can really hit for a lot of damage. Let's go black that drops purple. And we're already to 8 purple. I didn't really want to feature Scarlet Witch too much with her purple ability, although it's great. Watch the AP bar jump every time we start a turn. Like right now there's a lot of blue on the board, so I could do a blue match to get my stun Peacemaker ability ready to go. I'm going to move over to this Ultron Century now, but I think we're going to steal blue because there's so much on the board, so let's just get a black match and watch our AP bar. I think we're going to get the 1 blue we need at the beginning of this turn perhaps, and we did. Scarlet Witch's countdown expired off, so we got a little bit of extra purple. We're up to 13 purple. Let's do this green extra move. And that down to that bot with a huge critical mass damage. That's great. So here's what I wanted to show you guys. Let's go ahead and let's play Peacemaker on Yelena so she doesn't bother us here after this. And you should place it in a safe location, but sometimes when I know the match is just about over, I pick more of a useful location like this, and I'll show you why in a second. That's a matchable location, but it doesn't matter. We're going to knock this guy out right about here. Lucky that red dropped, but that's what I was hoping for, to get a red match. Cool. So one more red AP will have enough to fire off Star Spangled Avenger, which is his basically his shield bash ability. And there's an extra move here, but I don't want to do that much damage. It's funny that I'm worried about doing too much damage. So let's just see if we'll pick up the red AP from Hood on the beginning of the next turn. Not quite. She didn't have, let's see, we would have gotten up to the 11 red, but I want to end this in a cool way if we can. Let's play Intimidation. It does do damage of 1284, and that will reduce the countdown tile for Arcane Incantation down from 2 to 1. If we had our other countdowns from Cap on the board, he would reduce those as well. So it did damage, reduce that countdown. If it was on 1 when we played it, that's a more ideal scenario where it would automatically cause that countdown tile to burst into the purple AP like we're used to. But while we're here, we have the finish in hand. Let's move over, turn on our animations, and play kind of a rare ability because it's so expensive, but we have Twin Pistols 15 yellow AP to play it. It's a really cool ability. You pick 2 different locations on the board where you can destroy a 3x3 tile block, and we'll just pick a couple random spots like that would destroy the enemy specials. Kind of what you might want to do if you were playing in the board. Well, let's see, let's do this. What's going to happen right if we break that area right there? The reds would drop down onto the critical tile. There we go. It's a big hitting damage ability. It's too bad that it does end your turn if the enemy had another turn to play. Alright, and the great thing about today's DDQ run is I have a duplicate of Hood built, but I just cannot seem to get his yellow covers. I have 5 in blue, 5 in black, and 0 in yellow. So if we beat this big enchilada today, we are going to earn a yellow cover for Hood, so I can finally work on his duplicate and go through it. So let's pick a whole different team. I got a fun idea here. We've got a lot of ISO, so I'm thinking about what characters we should be building up. And let's take a run with some of our new characters. Let's get in with Emma Frost here. Haven't been able to play her very much. Ghost, and one more character that will be our surprise 4-star champion of the day. We just got Wiccan covered to 13 total power ability covers, his 13 total. Let's train this guy up, raise his level, and make him a brand new champion. 215,000 plus. ISO takes him to 270, and we'll promote him for 12.5 additional. And there it is, brand new 4-star champion, Wiccan, the son of Vision and Scarlet Witch. Pretty cool. He only has 13,000 health, so that is a lower health amount for a 4-star champion, but he does have a true healing ability in his yellow. So I think this is going to be a pretty good team, actually. We'll use Ghost for her red. Her red works best if you play her purple first, but I kind of want to play Emma's purple, so we'll see how that lays out. But definitely green and probably yellow from Wiccan should be a lot of fun. And Emma has a black ability as well. Let's get into it. We're facing 6 enemies here in the big enchilada. And boy, okay, we're against Luke Cage at first. That's going to make it a little tough, but then again, it might help our overall opportunity of getting through this in the way I would like, which means transforming into the Demiurge from Wiccan if we can. Get 6 AP in each color. Oh, I was going to rebalance his powers, and I forgot to after that, but that's not going to be a big deal. I think I would take his blue, his passive, up to cover level 5. Right now I think it's set at cover level 4. Here's a nice move. So Cage has that projectile out every turn. Even if you match it away, it'll come back. So I think we still want to focus on him. Let's go red that drops black. Big 4-shot, cool. Lucky drop there. Don't want him to get a lot of yellow. And they're up to 9 in green. Yep, I better take this. Wiccan's green is really fun. I'm looking forward to playing that here as soon as possible. Look at the extra move now. So what do we want to do? There's many different ways we could actually make this match happen. I suppose the best way to do it, of course, includes matching away the countdown tile against us, but there's still a couple ways to do it. Let's go this one up, I think, because that makes the black tiles closer together, and we might have a match with blue to the side. There it is. Great. Got a nice critical match with the blue, and I should have pointed out real quick. Let's look at Wiccan's match damage. Now that he's a champion, he has his strongest color is blue, and that does 85 damage. Then yellow at 74, then green at 60-some. Take a quick look at Ghost. She has very high initial match damage, and it's huge. While she hasn't played an ability, she has higher match damage. Once you do play an ability in her purple or red, she goes into kind of a power cycle mode and has normal match damage after that until the countdown tile is off the board. So we have enough red to play unfazed. I think we'll wait just a second on that. Let's try to get more yellow and blue are the ones we're really going for. No yellow matches, so let's just take this blue. And that projectile would be nice to get out of the way, but I think I might leave that to get the most out of Wiccan's yellow ability here in a minute. I hope they go for that green match. That would set us up with a match 4 in black if they go for it. So let's just take this red, I suppose. There they go, just like we thought. Okay, what I didn't see is now there's another way to do a match 4 in black. That could be the result. Which way should we do this, though? Probably the one that gets us closer to matching more yellow. So I think that's going to be this way. Alright, so we've already taken out a couple of enemies. And look at that. Got yellow drop down from above. Perfect. So this is going to mean power of the Demiurge has kicked in. We have almost all of our abilities ready to fire off. One of the coolest things about Wiccan is he will put himself in front, so he will be the target of all match damage and power damage from the enemies. But his yellow creates countdown tiles that become a true heal ability. So we need to get green, though, really quickly if we can. And Emma's abilities are ready to play. So let's go ahead. Let me think here. Do we want to do... Wiccan's got almost all of his health. Let's not even play his yellow yet. I could do it, but let's get all of Emma's powers played. Okay, Psychic Meddling is a purple repeater tile. Has a couple of turns on it, and I wanted to play her 3 abilities in a row. Labor for Learning is a yellow repeater tile that creates strike tiles and then improves the strength of your special tiles on the board. So now we have those 2 special tiles out there. We can play Girl's Best Friend, which converts Emma into her diamond state, but it also fortifies our special tiles, and that's what you really want to try to focus on, is to get those repeaters fortified so they can last longer and do their job. So, alright, now let's move over to this guy. I think we're going to get hit by that Set up a green match. We're going to get hit by that countdown because I didn't have my green ability ready. So I guess we're going to play Unfazed. It only does 1961 damage, not quite enough to take them out, but pretty good. Oh, we can play it twice. That's so perfect. Alright, so now that we've played Ghost's initial ability, she places a countdown tile, and Power Cycle earns you more red AP when this counts down in a few turns. So that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and play that again, and we'll just knock that enemy out and not have to worry about that countdown. Perfect. I want to leave the other enemy on the board, though, because that'll be special tiles we want to destroy if we can get Wiccan's green ability ready to go. Good thing they're fortified. What's going to happen? Juggernaut would have destroyed our purple repeater. They took out that protect tile. I was hoping that we could have taken advantage of it ourselves, but alright, here we go. So let's move over to Iron Man. Let's take a focus on him. We have a green match available from Wiccan, and watch what happens with this line right here. It's a match 3, but it destroys the whole row, and you earn AP for that whole row, just like a normal line break. Very cool while he's the Demiurge. But now, if we're going to keep getting hit, we'll probably want to build up some yellow to try to get him some heals out there. Green's ready to play. Is now the time where we want to do it? Maybe we do. There's not a whole lot of enemy specials on the board. If Iron Man plays his yellow, that would create a lot of projectiles, and he's really close to being able to do that. So let's just take this Silent Strike hit. We'll do another Wiccan ability. I hate to lose those strike tiles, but I think it's okay. They got their yellow, so now Iron Man's going to play his ability. This might work out perfectly. Blue match is unfortunately tanked by Ghost instead of Wiccan, so we don't get the line break with that. So we only created a couple of projectiles. Well, here's the thing. Alright, let's move over to Iron Man. We're going to play Wiccan's green. Or... no, let's try to get his yellow first. I think we can probably do it in a couple of turns if we get a little bit lucky. Oh yeah, so Emma's going to be removing enemy special tiles every turn. That's going to actually counter effect our chain lightning ability a little bit. So they don't work too well in that regard, but it's going to do a whole lot of damage of 4,100 when I play it. So that's what I'm going to use on that non-tile moving character. Let's go green and purple. There we go with some yellow. Perfect. Alright, so we have our yellow. Let's play Magical Barrier. That creates some countdowns on the board. If they are destroyed, they earn real health back for Wiccan. We have a good shot at we have a match 4 right here that'll probably take out Iron Man and destroy that countdown for a little bit of health back. 1154 is great. Look at that cascade damage. Very cool. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hope to get a nice couple of hits on... let's see, should we wait one more turn? Let's wait one more turn. Right, let's do it. Let's go yellow that does another yellow. Wow, that's fun. The Demiurge ability is pretty cool. Oh, he destroyed that countdown again, so that's fine. We're going to end this here right about now. Let's play Chain Lightning. This is a very cool ability. It destroys the column you choose, and then if that column contains an enemy special tile, which you always should choose a column that has one, it will go on to destroy more columns until it hits one that doesn't contain an enemy special. I was thinking we'd have a lot more enemy specials to go by, but let's do this one. that has the countdown in it with a tick of 1. That's going to destroy that enemy, and we should get another column. Oh, we take out Juggernaut a little too easily. Well, turns out that team wasn't too bad, aside from needing a few more enemy specials on the board. It would have worked out even better. That's okay. We'll take the twin pistols from Hood as our reward and move on. Let's go right into the Behemoth Burrito, and then we will do the Crash of the Titans today. Miles Morales is the featured character. This is cool. I'm going to try to get through the match only using his abilities. The only problem with him is his red doesn't hit for a whole lot. It's more of a stun ability is what you normally would want to use it for. His purple hits really hard, but it's kind of a one-shot that might be a little bit of overkill. So we're going to think about how to play him correctly, but the very good news is there's a lot of purple on this board. Okay, so what's the best first move? Probably to get a couple of these purple matches in. Let's go from the top down. Maybe we'll get 3 purple matches immediately. They took 1. There's a match 4 in yellow. Yellow is one of Miles' abilities as well, so let's take that. It's a bunch of yellow in one shot. We're going to hit Wolverine first, and then we'll try to save up for a one-shot on Deadpool. I think is maybe a good plan. Let's see, blue, red, let's go purple here. Miles creates a bunch of web tiles, so he plays quite well with Infinity War Spider-Man, of course, and Spider-Gwen, since their debut, for sure. They also, all 3 of those might play pretty well with 5-star Peter Parker. I don't have any real levels in my Peter Parker, and I need more covers in a couple of colors, so I can't say for sure, but let's do this. I think it's time to go invisible for Miles Morales already. Hide and seek. It only costs 6, and it creates an invisibility tile and a bunch of web tiles, and then the power changes over to surprise. So if you can play purple a second time, he leaps out of the shadows and does a bunch of damage in one shot. I played it now since the purple's pretty spread out. This should keep our invisibility tile hidden or unmatchable pretty well. And with the web tiles on the board, if they are matched, then we'll earn a AP for every time those are matched. Let's take this yellow. Enemies might make the yellow match on the bottom right corner for us. So we've got to do this purple match this way to keep our invisibility tile safe. Dawkins isn't champed. He's going to go down. Okay. Got to build him back up pretty soon. Alright, let's play Power and Responsibility. That'll create a bunch more web tiles. And I guess we'll take this yellow since nobody else is doing it. Shoot, I didn't want them to match that because it makes our invisibility tile susceptible again, but we got lucky that that green can move it over. And more purple. Nice. So here we go. Alright. So what I think we should try to do is get our red ability ready to fire for Miles Morales. And we'll stun probably Iron Man Model 40 is probably the best. Oh, we lost our invisibility tile. Why would they have a Mystique team up? Oh man, that's too bad. Alright, well, match 4 gets us another purple match. We'll have a lot of purple here because there's going to be so many web tiles. We earn a ton of AP. Not a problem. Yeah, alright, here we go. Blue drops a 4-shot of red. Now we're ready to go. So purple's pretty safe again. Let's play hide and seek. Let's stun Iron Man Model 40 because he's got his 6 yellow AP. Well, let's let him play it first and then we'll stun him. That's probably a better idea. might waste a little bit of it. Wonder why. Oh, is he spec'd out so it costs 7? Oh, that's right. Why would you ever have Iron Man Model 40 without his yellow recharge ability at only 6? That's a little crazy. This is going to hurt for team damage. It will even hit an invisible character because it is AoE or team damage. Now they'll play the yellow. We have an extra move here. This might actually do pretty good damage on Wolverine and near take him out if we match the critical. About 1,000. So, okay. Let's do this, and then they'll play their yellow for sure. Maybe even match most of it away. What is the deal on the yellow? Very interesting. I'm trying to finish this match and they won't play. There it is, the recharge. About time. Okay, let's play Power Responsibility again for web tiles. Let's go ahead and Venom Blast onto IM40. Good hit on him. I knew Daredevil would retaliate, but that's okay because we're going to go ahead and hit him with Surprise since we have so much purple. Leap out of the shadows and do 7,266 damage plus 944 for each web tile on the board. You can add it up if you want. It doesn't matter. It is an absolute knockout blast for Deadpool, and we can take out Overkill on him. I think we're fine. Go invisible again. And one more surprise since we have 8 remaining purple AP. It's over. Alright. Took a little while, but of course Miles Morales is victorious. And we can go on to the Crash of the Titans against 5-star Doctor Strange. He's only at level 270, so that's going to be pretty manageable since he has lower health than the average character in the first place. However, though, we have a character that doesn't do a whole lot of outright damage. He does have abilities that do damage, but it's not in the realm compared to what other characters do. Now, if he does have a teammate, if they play an ability, he has a passive that produces a countdown tile that does damage when it counts down. But Coulson's on his own here, so let's take a quick look at his spec layout. 553. I think we'll leave it there. A lot of times I run his yellow at 4 instead of 5, but we're going to get an additional countdown tile if we keep it at cover level 5, and his blue will steal AP depending on how many countdowns we have out. But we don't. We have to produce our own countdowns instead of having allies help us with that. So I think we'll keep it at 5 in yellow for now. Okay, so Doctor Strange is pretty tough, though, because he has the same colors for powers, abilities as we do. Got to keep him away from blue. And I want this purple match, but I'm going to get almost every blue match available on the board if I can to keep them away from Doctor Strange. Alright, yikes. Okay, so Coulson's purple tile swap ability is absolutely awesome. It not only swaps tiles, but it charges the tiles right before they land where you place them. So that means additional AP if you swap tiles into automatic matches. Love it. On top of that, it can do damage if you have the power set at higher cover levels, which I do. I think having a little bit of damage on that is probably smart to do. Doctor Strange's yellow ability costs 14, so it's a whole bunch. He is different than the 3-star character, and he does quite a bit of damage if he gets enough yellow. So we're going to keep that away from him if at all possible. I'm not as worried about it since it's that expensive. We need probably yellow more than purple, so let's go for yellow. Match 4 in red There's no incentive for us to match red because it doesn't build up our abilities. However, it does pick up 2 blue AP on the line break, and I don't want him to pick up that blue. We're doing pretty good on his keeping him away from blue, but there's no other really good matches out there. Alright, let's do it. And he gets a blue anyway, but he has to get to 9 blue before he can play his stun ability. That's pretty high. There's yellow. Okay, so what's the plan here? We need to get blue ready to play right when we play our yellow ability. Extra move, lands on yellow with the critical. That was perfect. Okay, so we can strategize this a little bit where we do a tile swap. I think this might be the time. He's already down to 5,000 health. So let's do this. We are going to play our tile swap ability, Best Laid Plans, and we'll swap a blue tile right into this spot here. I don't see, a lot of times I was going to wait for an extra move to be available because of the tile swap, but I think this match 4 is going to be good enough. That'll get us a whole lot of blue and do pretty good damage. So where's a blue that a red would do good in its place? Probably right there. It'd be an automatic additional match. Let's go. So a little bit of damage. He is going to hit us back with the retaliation of his Flames of the Faltines, but look at that damage already. We are way ahead in this match. Let's play Call the Cavalry. It's our countdown tiles, and there's one big important thing I didn't even mention with Coulson yet, and it has to do with the team-up tiles. So let's play Call the Cavalry. It's a bunch of different countdowns that each have different effects. Some do damage, some do small team damage, some create strike tiles, excuse me. So while all of those are out there, we can play Super Secret Tech, which steals AP, 2 random AP for each friendly countdown tile on the board. So we're going to steal about 10 total AP from Doctor Strange. Watch his AP bar jump for the reduction right when we play this. Nice. Okay, we didn't get much in the way of purple I was hoping for, but did get a little bit of yellow, so we can play that again. Coulson earns AP every time a countdown tile resolves, including his own, so that's an excellent passive. And the other side of things, like I was starting to mention, is with his passive because of team-up tiles. When you make a match, when you make a match and have a bunch of team-up AP, he will reduce a countdown tile by 1 turn. That's a super good ability if you can plan it right. So do we have a multi-hit combo for team-up? We do. Check this out. This is so perfect. We're going to make this green match downward, which is going to match the team-up AP above it, and it'll also set a team-up match right there. Because of those 3 matches in a row, he's going to force some of these countdowns to count down to 0 immediately, resolve, and we're going to get the win right here. Here we go. He already did the Shield Spy. We get the additional matches, Best Laid Plans, and Shield Commander for a strike tile, and the Sniper for the win. That worked out pretty well. Good job, Coulson. And we'll take that for the legendary recruit token. We need to build those back up, because if you didn't see our last video, you definitely have to check it out. We ran a whole bunch of our legendary tokens off and did an amazing run of luck on our 5 stars. We went down from, I think we had 66 to begin with. We went down to under 15, and now we're back up to 20 from the champion rewards that we got from adding in our cover levels. So, real quick look, we are going to pull Classic Legends today with command points, as long as it takes to get a single 5-star from the Classics area, and then we'll stop once we get a 5-star from that draw. Let's do our normal tokens here, and we'll add in those covers. and our champion levels. Then we'll get into some Sinister Six action for the boss fights. We'll probably take on both sides of the boss fights, and then we'll get into the verses where I was going to get in to Made Up Name with Infinity War Spider-Man as the featured character. Hopefully you guys got a good run in it so far, but I'm pretty much shielded to the end in a top 5 position with over 1,200 points, so can't really get into that live on the video, but we'll get into the shield simulator for the season. Haven't really touched that too far yet. We'll get some play with Infinity War Spider-Man as been promised for a long time. Let's do our tokens first. 4 elite tokens. Hopefully we get maybe 1 3-star out of this. There's the gold emblem. Whenever I referred to getting gold, that's what we're talking about. 2 gold in a row. Mystique and Thor, very nice. We'll come back and do the heroics last. We'll do the 5 heroics. I might save that 10-pack for the next video since we're doing a whole bunch of other draws in other areas tonight. Made Up Name. Let's do these first 3 tokens. We're in line to get probably 2 more from the placement rewards. A couple of 2-stars, I imagine, but there's a gold, and it's Cap. Perfect. Sometimes I wonder if the game has been paying attention to the last few characters you've used in different matches, because I just used Cap in the DDQ node. Alright, Strange Days is the new PvP event, and we have our tokens left over from War Machine's event, 21 guns. Last couple of draws here. Alright, just more 2-stars. Definitely need them. When we get into the character leveling, we have a cool 2-star function to show you guys. Alright, Heroes for Hire was completed with Coulson for the next couple of days. He's still available. And then the next 4-star challenge in the Crash of the Titans will be X-23. So if you need time to prepare to level her up or get some covers or find ways to earn ISO, you might want to start working on that now so you can win that legendary token. And the original Captain America, First Avenger I should say, is the new featured character that's going to be in PvE starting today. So you can buy a cover for him for 250 command points. Kind of an expensive deal, but if you really need that red, I'd say go for it. My red is already at 5, and that's about all we have in him. And 1 or 2 yellows, but no blue. Alright, that's the event we're wrapping up, the Sinister Six boss event. Let's do this daily purchase discount deal. Can we get a front page reward? Nope, not this time. Got about a day left to take another shot or 2 in that vault. I'm wondering if we're going to start pulling some tacos or not. We'll think about that. I don't need too much on these characters except for the yellow on Hood. Might not be worth it, kind of hard to hit, but I might draw those. Meet Rocket and Groot. That's the PvE event I was talking about that just opened today. Main event Hulk, Spider-Woman, and Kingpin are the featured 4-stars in my vault. Let's give it a 1-shot go here. And we got an amazing Spider-Man classic level 3-star from that run already, and we're looking forward to get a bunch of tokens for a whole bunch more shots of those good rewards. Alright, let's go back here to the heroics. We'll do these 5 heroics plus the daily token, then we'll do our classic pulls. Or maybe we'll come back and do the classic pulls after this, after we do the Sinister Six. That might be better. Hold it. Here we go. Already on the second draw in the heroics, we qualified with the viewer luck. Still running hot from our event, our celebration kind of last night. Did it without even our lucky sidekick on hand. It is a 4-star. Who is it going to be? It is Jean Grey, the 4-star reward from a heroic. What a hit. No way, guys. More viewer luck is rolling hot. Out of 5 tokens, we got 2 4-stars from heroics. That's ridiculous if you knew the odds. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. Agent Venom. That's going to be a nice high-level reward for him. Very cool. More gold. 3-star Colossus. Very cool. And we'll do the 100 hero point purchase Worth it. 3-star Thanos. Great. Well, our luck is running too hot. I think I better save that 10-pack for later. So we will come back and do Classic Legend polls for command points until as long as it takes to get a 5-star. We'll wait for a little bit more of our viewing audience to catch up to that before we do it. Let's go into the Sinister Six, and let's take on the Sandman side of teams, I guess it's basically a wave setup. We're going to face Vulture, Green Goblin, and Sandman in this group. And I played a couple 4-stars from this event last time. I think we can do the same thing. Let's go with 4-star Thor. And let's see, who else was I going to run with her? Oh yeah, Black Widow and Totally Awesome Hulk. The reason with that we picked this group is Hulk specializes in green and black abilities. Black Widow also has a black ability, but in this case we can't stun the bosses, so we won't really even need to use her black. Definitely will make use of her yellow and maybe her purple. And then Goddess Thor, always got to use her red and probably her blue if we can get enough blue saved up for the extra damage from Hulk. Alright, let's see if we can get through this with a couple of classic 4-stars along with a new one. So there's a couple of good starting moves. What should we do? I think we're going to do this blue that drops yellow. Okay. And I like to match green, but it depends because the math of it, countdown tile, spams green onto the board when it counts down. Plus it does damage. So if you leave green on the board, you're more likely to get some pretty good cascades from the automatic matches that happen. Vulture's dangerous to leave a lot of green on the board, though, since his abilities are just like the boss version abilities are a little bit kind of leveled up and different than his 4-star self, but it's the same color scheme. Let's go with, let's see, how about purple this way? Oh, he got a nice match 4 there. And kind of ruined my plans for the yellow and other color matches that were going to be automatic. So let's go for red. Real lucky on those drops. That was cool. Okay, here comes the countdown, plus damage, plus green on the board. Okay. Extra moving green. Not bad. Need to keep Vulture away from his colors quite a bit, though. Let's do black that drops a green. And if Hulk starts taking too much damage, he has a whole lot of health, but if he does, we'll play his black ability and get a little bit of a boost of health, but more importantly, we'll charge some colors on the board in blue and green. This is bad. That's a big damage. The good thing about Black Widow is she has a huge health boost in her brush pass ability, so let's get a lot more yellow, and one more yellow match we can play it. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Probably any 2-move combo is usually the smartest thing to do. Hugely fortunate cascade there. Now we're rolling. Okay. So, I think we're in pretty good shape now. Let's try to take this guy out with... I don't want to spend Hulk's green on this guy, so let's do just a smite, which does a lot more... Let's see. Let's play his hot dog stand first. A little bit of healing, charging tiles on the board. Now with the charge tiles, we're guaranteed to get a knockout blow from Smite. We would have already, but now it'll hit for a whole bunch more. Let's play that. We'll get more charge tiles on the board, and Vulture goes down. Okay. While that is the case, I want to save Hulk's hugest hit for Sandman that we're going to face in a little bit. I was going to wait until we had our yellow ready to play, and let's go for black here, because Brush Pass not only gives you a boost of health, but it also reduces the cost of your abilities. And I played 2 abilities before reducing their cost. I don't want to do that too much more, because since it's kind of inefficient. There we go. There's our yellow match, and it turned into a match 4. Perfect. So we have 26 green. That's tons. We'll do this yellow move. Great. Now we're going to get a little more green on the board from the countdown. Perfect. Okay. So now it's time for Brush Pass. We'll play that on Black Widow herself. It's nice that you can play it on herself. Now she's full health again. The green bar is the bonus damage, or the bonus health that won't carry on to your next match, by the way. But while Brush Pass is out there, our abilities cost 3 AP less. So now Mastermind Excello only costs 10. Let's play it. It's nice that we have the blue to get the extra damage from it. So what 3x3 block can we destroy to help us line up some other abilities perhaps? Maybe we'll just do this here in case we get some red to line up. Let's do there. Okay. That was a one-shot knockout of Goblin, and it takes his henchman out. Perfect. Now Sandman's a little bit tougher because a lot of times I forget that one of his abilities is it reduces damaging abilities by quite a bit, and you can't avoid it. So we're going to hit him with, let's see, let's hit him with our green while we have the blue to do it for the top damage. And then, let's see, somewhere like down there looks like a pretty basic area of the board. Big damage, but not a knockout blow. Wow, how perfect did that work out with the red over there on the edge. Really well. Let's do this extra move. Now we won't be able to stun him, but we'll go ahead and play Power Surge. It normally stuns for 3 turns, but what it definitely does do in a good way is puts a lot more charge tiles on the board. Now we'll play it again just because we can. Extra charge tiles on the board, and I don't even know what this would add up to, but with all of these charge tiles, this last smite is probably going to do over 38,000 damage or something. You can add it up if we need to, but it won't matter because that is a win. Alright, pretty good boss run there with 4-star characters besides the damage we took to Black Widow. Very cool. Alright, so we have to finish this. We have to take on a side note to unlock the other boss. Let's go in Bullseye Classic. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's keep Thor because she's got opposite colors of Bullseye in her red, yellow, and blue. And then let's pick somebody that would allow us to play Bullseye's abilities quite well. We'll go with Iron Man Model 40. I try to stay away from him anymore because he's just so good. It's almost like a cheat code. But we don't need this match to take too long. Let's take on let's take on Ragnarok first. Extra move in blue. Nice way to start. And red critical match for 2,300 damage. Wow. All right. It's usually a pain to play against Bullseye on the 2-star version on the Dark Avengers, but the fact that he creates those projectiles is actually good when you have Bullseye on your team, because it guarantees you that you'll have enemy special tiles to destroy. Same thing for Dokken on the enemy team. If we match green, he creates strike tiles that add up over time, but they're not hugely strong in the first place. And that's more that we can do to play our Bullseye abilities. And you want to play his abilities if you can, because if you get a knockout blow with 3-star Bullseye, it's great. green. Here comes some strike tiles. Okay, so we have yellow for Iron Man Model 40. Let's do yellow match that kind of separates yellow, makes it a little more safe to play. What I like to do with Iron Man is, okay, it looks safe to play it, but then again, what is my next move going to be? And because your next move could put your countdown tiles in danger. They could be in danger with this green I'm going to do because new yellow could drop down in that column, but I think we're going to be okay. Yep, not too bad. So what do we do here? This red match would definitely put our yellow in danger. Let's do... Guess we can't help some of it. I'm going to just do this black that drops purple. And they have no real reason to match yellow because they don't have a yellow ability on their team. Great. We got all three of the recharge tiles to go off. Now we're in good shape. Completely. Alright, so let's stun. Doesn't probably matter too much, but we'll stun him because I want to take a big shot. I guess we'll stun him too. I'm going to take a big shot at Ragnarok. Here we go with Smite. Let's see how much damage this will do with all those charge tiles. 30,000. Wow. Knowing that, let's do another shot at Bullseye for that same 30,000. 35 because there's a few more charge tiles on the board. That's so perfect. Alright. So let's do this. I love Deadly Precision from Bullseye because you can set up some incredible matches that can be either extra moves or whatever it takes to help you. What can we do here? Let's do this for a really crazy extra move. I think this will be kind of fun. Alright, so we'll hit Ragnarok with it. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll set up an extra move, and then we just need to use another tile break. How about just something like this to line up a blue match? Okay, here we go. A little bit of damage, but more importantly, the lineup of the tiles is what you're going for. We set us up with a huge yellow extra move that's going to have a critical with the red match that falls down. This is tons of damage. Nice. Okay, there's a safe time to play our recharge tiles again when we can. Let's go for purple just to get that ready. Now we can start to knock out the enemy. Alright, so enemy Bullseye is sitting there with about 4,200 health. We'll play Lethal Improvisation. This will destroy special tiles, either mine or theirs. There's only one to play it on. It's a little bit of overkill, but super worth it, because if Bullseye gets the knockout, we get all of these strike tiles on the board. Okay. Let's just play Striking Distance. You never seem to be able to play it much. It's team damage. It'll take him down to a reasonable amount. 2398. Okay, so one match won't take him out, but the next one should. Oh, he's going to heal. How much? Ooh, way too much. Dang. No problem. I just want to save a Bullseye match to take him out. So let's just give him a couple more moves here. That's going to sting. Perfect. We'll take him out with a Bullseye match. Let's just go for this black right here. Match damage takes him out. We qualify for the Contract Killer again. And that's what we were going for. All those strike tiles add up a ton to the board. Too bad I let Dawkins get all that blue, so we'll stun him. He removed his strike tiles when he plays that. Let's do another Deadly Precision for fun. I know I'm taking way too long just to get this going, but it's nerd fun in this ability. Let's go for that, that, and the other two don't matter. Lots of random hits, and probably a knockout from Smite. There we go. Alright, got the win. Got the fun out of 3-star Bullseye. And we'll get into the boss battle. Then we'll do our tokens for the classic pulls. Try to get a 5-star character. Okay, so let's... Who do we want to take on the boss with this time? Maybe it'd be fun to use our 5 stars again. Let's go with the boosted 5-star set of Gladiator Thor, 5-star Black Widow, and Hawkeye. So we've got a red and a blue, black, purple, green, yellow, or any mix of different reds between the three. I think we'll be able to manage here pretty well. So there's a match 4 and team up right there, but here's what I like to point out sometimes. If you see that and you get in a hurry, you might miss a little bit of opportunity. You should start with this purple here. If you match it down, it raises up the team up tiles and you still get the match 4 afterward. That way you get the 3 purple AP that you might have missed otherwise. Yellow drops blue. And more blue. Great. So Hawkeye's first blue arrow is a stun, and that's not going to work against any of these bosses. But you got to play it to get to a second blue arrow, which is a big time damage shot. So what I want to do is clear off these blues so they're pretty safe. And probably better hurry, because this guy's getting all of his AP built up to play his ability. So let's play... Well, now we almost have him knocked out. I guess I don't want to play it right now. If he makes this black match upward, that match right there in black, he's going to set us up with an extra move in purple. So if he does that, do we have another match to kind of let him try it? Dang, I don't see anything that would allow it to continue. Alright. Darn, that's too bad. We'll have to do our own match in purple. That's going to sting. Symbiotic Fury swaps tiles around the board and then does damage to the target character, 4,800. Hawkeye can live with that and shrug it off, but should have probably had Thor take the first couple of hits if I could. This might just about knock him out here. There it is. Okay. I should have played my other... No, maybe not. Not with Doc Ock. He doesn't make any moves against me. I guess I don't want to do a big damage ability because he can't take any damage. So we're going to try to match away his tentacle tiles, and they're pretty difficult normally. Looks like we got a really good board though. Really good board to match these tentacles away. First one in the yellow, we got that one right away. Same thing with this one. And then those two in one shot. That's just crazy that those were that easy. It hasn't been that easy this whole event. And now his nuclear reactor has changed to a normal green tile. And we've got 16 turns to match it away. We already have it. Guaranteed. So let's do this. Let's build up a little more AP for our last battle. Don't have any red. I guess this is a good time to play the bola arrow for this to get the ineffectual stun out of the way. Okay, there's that. Now we have enough AP built up for Widow's purple and black abilities. Let's play Explosive Arrow And so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to now match away the nuclear reactor tile. He actually stuns himself for 5 turns. And we have a 1-turn countdown on explosive arrow to do a bunch of damage. But yeah, we'll let it count. Oh man, what do we want to do? Let's let it count down and save Black Widow's AP for Sandman on the next match. That's probably the best move. When you let your countdown do the damage, you're the first one to act on the next wave when it comes in. So it's a really pretty decent strategy that you need to remember. When a wave node, you want to be able to take out an enemy and have it still remain your turn when the next wave comes in. So this would be a real pain if Venom would be able to turn himself invisible. But let's just take him out with Tell Me Everything. It would destroy enemy special tiles, and it does straight damage. Let's play red in my ledger and look at the damage. 15,800 for pretty much a perfect knockout of Venom and get the boss event over with. Is it Dr. Ikius or is it Drekius? Thanks for jumping on the stream. Yes, so that's a good point. Now, what the live stream chat is saying is figured out that you could do a match 4 to destroy that nuclear reactor tile, and that's exactly correct. If you can set yourself up for a match 4 where the line break will destroy the reactor tile, you don't have to match away all those tentacles. On top of that, you can do abilities that happen to destroy areas of the board, and you also get the effect of destroying the reactor tile, where X-Force Wolverine, I almost played him. He has a good ability with his green and his black. Black can sometimes destroy the color you want, but green can destroy areas of the board, and he's a very good character for that. And then you also saw Totally Awesome Hulk can destroy the specific area of the board that you want. So those two guys are really good, and they're very often boosted in this, in boss events in general, and Sinister Six for sure. Alright guys, well we got the boss event done. Good luck to yourself with your alliance and getting that finished up. Let's go into the Classic Legends, and we are going to pull Classic tokens until we get a 5-star character. I don't know how many pulls it's going to take, but our live stream audience can guess how many pulls. I'm thinking it's going to take about 8. Hope it's less, of course, but 8 tries would be fine. It's a 1 in 7 odds, so that wouldn't be too far off. We ran pretty hot on the latest legendary area with our viewer luck and lucky sidekick help, so who knows? This might happen in 1 draw or 23. It's hard to say. Let's go with number 1, and if you've got guesses, make them now. First one is a 4-star, and it's America Chavez. I think she is the first character we got on our last token spree. Check it out if you need to see the video. So there's number 1 down, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, that's great. Make your guesses. It's still going to be a live effect for you. Here goes number 2. It's a 4-star, so it's 2 down, and there's X-Force Wolverine, just like we were talking about. Surgical Strike is pretty much guaranteed to his best ability. A lot of fun and good damage from that. Alright, so 2 draws down. Guess how many it's going to take. Can we beat the 8 that I predicted? Here's number 3. We will stop as soon as we get our very first 5-star. It's a 4. Okay, we're going to continue, and it's Gwenpool. Very nice. One of my favorites to play just for fun. Claim it. We also have our bonus hero set on Valkyrie from the 4 stars and Iron Man Model 46 from the 5 stars. Wouldn't mind getting Valkyrie as a couple more levels. She'll get close to earning a 5-star Thor reward. Draw number 4. Here we go. Boom! It only took 4 draws. The viewer luck still in effect. You guys did it. It only took 80 command points to get a 5-star character. Place your bets now. Who do you think this is going to be? I have a number of these champions, so it would be a champ level. I would love to get a cover of a character that I don't have at 13 covers yet. And there's a bunch of them. And I know for sure one thing. It won't be Wasp, it won't be the brand new Loki, and it won't be Okoye. So that's great. I'm thinking It might be 5-star Star-Lord, maybe? Or maybe, man, I'm just not sure. That would be great. Or maybe Doctor Strange? Could it be? It could be Thor, because that would be a perfect level for him to stay ahead of Okoye on his green. Let's count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's Black Bolt, his yellow ability. That's great. He is a champion, but that's finally going to move him up another level in the champion rewards. Let's claim it. Very, very cool. I am going to stop there. I think this will be a pretty fun feature to continue to do Classic Legends pulls every time I do a video, maybe every other time I do a video. I guess it depends on how things look, but I'm trying to save up command points and legendary tokens to try to get more covers of Loki, but I already got Wasp covered if you saw our last video, so I don't need to get a lot more levels on her or Okoye, so it's all Loki from here on out. I might have to wait a bit to draw those legendary latest tokens. We'll wait on that. Great hit. Very good job. Let's level up our characters now, and then we'll go into a couple of PvP matches where we'll have to end it for the night. 1 stars are out. Let's go to the 2 stars. I was going to do... Oh, we have one cool thing to do with the 2 stars. Let's see. What else was I going to do here? Anything? I think I'm running out of time on some of these covers. Yep, Human Torch. Okay, let's take a real quick pause. We have a cool thing to do on Human Torch. And here it is. He's one of our characters that we have 50 saved covers on. That is a lot, I know, but it's taken quite a time. And I was saving up covers in my queue for almost a couple weeks before they even started the cover save feature, so that's where some of these came from. Let's spend this nearly 70,000 ISO on him, and we'll promote him up for 5,000 more. He will run through the entire 50 reward, champion level rewards in one shot. Let's go. Pretty cool that they just cycle these through. And I'll speed up the ISO ones. The other rewards are better. There's Torch, the 3-star. You can click the screen to speed up the rewards as they come through. Definitely need more 3-star Human Torch, hero points, and heroic tokens. And I need the same thing everybody else needs, and that's ISO 8. So I like to champion characters, run them through their full progress, and 2 stars, and then eventually 3 stars. I sell them out. Maybe keep more of my 3 stars on hand, but I definitely cycle through and farm out the 2 stars. There we go, Max Champion, 2-star Human Torch, and guess what? I'm not even going to keep him around. Maybe I'll keep him around. I was going to sell him, but maybe we'll keep him around for a little bit and use him as Max Champ level. Great. Okay, back to the 2 stars. I want to save these covers because you're not done. That's why I was going to sell them, so I don't have to get a new recruit spot. Got it. Nice to have a plan, huh? Let's do this. Let's sell Moonstone. She's been a max champ for a while. I actually think she's kind of fun with her purple ability. Let's sell her out. We have a duplicate of her created. Now we can go back and use that roster spot for Human Torch before we lose covers with their timing. Okay, got him saved up. We don't have to spend any more time on the 2 stars. I'll do that stuff later. Let's go into the 3 stars. That worked out pretty well for Human Torch. Check this out. 3 levels in a row, and what do you get? A 4-star Thing. Can you believe how that worked out? We've got a reward cycle from 2-star Torch that led into 4-star Thing. Hilarious. Very nice. Alright, level on Thanos. Level on Colossus. Spidey hits 190. And Captain America hits 263 for 250 hero points. That's a nice level for him. 3 more levels and he will be at max champ status for the 2nd time. 218 on Thor. Mystique 206. almost 10,000 health for the second time. Train the Hood's yellow. Thank goodness we finally filled that gap. He is up to 155. Need a few more yellow covers somehow. Angel is a reward from different areas of rewards from progress and placement in different events. And check this out. He gets us a 4-star Jean Grey cover for level 223. And can we have one more level after this? Nope. Need one more for a legendary token, but he's in really good shape for that. Perfect. Cyclops, 219. And we're still waiting for a roster slot to open up for Patch Wolverine. I should probably do that before too long. Let's go to the 4 stars, though. We got Jean Grey once, and we got her again to hit level 295. 16,000 health. That's great for her. There's our Thing cover that we just got from Torch, 288. Gwenpool, level 308 for 3,000 ISO. Crosses 14,000 health, and the next level is very good for the legendary. X-Force Wolverine's making some ground on level 300. There's 3,000 ISO. 3 more levels on him, and he will earn us an Old Man Logan 5-star cover. America. It's 308 for some command points. Agent Venom, 304, 20,200 health. And we have 3 Infinity War Spider-Mans. One was from... What was one from? Top 10 finish in PvP, and 2 of them was from a top 5 finish in PvP, and then one of them for his own event 900 point level. That's what it was. Okay, 275 for hero points, 76 and 277 for good ISO. 3 more levels on him, and he will earn a 5-star black suit Spider-Man cover at level 280. That's really good. All right, do we have any 5s? Of course we do. We got that Black Bolt from our classics. We'll add that in. 5,000 ISO for that champ reward, and he is inching up on 50,000 health. Very nice to get that level in. And let's go into some PvP action so we can get this over for the night. Been going pretty long, I realize. Versus, we're finally going to get in some action with Infinity War Spider-Man. And I think this would be a good one to start with. We're against a Spider-Man Peter Parker 5-star on the other team. So who could we play him with? I had some ideas in mind. I'm going to need somebody that can probably take some hits, and that'll be Daredevil. And he's got yellow, purple, green. So Spidey's going to use... Way too far. There we go. Blue, green, and red. So we'll definitely use his red, and we'll try to use his green if we can. Blue, yellow, purple. So we need a character that uses black without getting in the way of Spidey too much. How about black, green, and yellow, red, blue, purple? That's probably a good team. We'll see if we can get it to work and get some fun out of Spidey. Let me think though. I have a little bit of an issue here. I think... No, we're fine. Let's do it. We're going to take some automatic damage from Medusa, and if we fire powers, force a 5-star... Yeah, 5-star Strange is going to give us trouble, but I think what we'll do here is be able to get a good run using Daredevil and Black Bolt to get some passive automatic damage going. Hopefully we can take out... Medusa before too long. So yeah, this might work pretty well. Let's see. It's nice that Daredevil tanks red, except for the fact that Spider-Man only makes blue matches for the team. So that's going to be the harder part, to get his web tiles on the board himself. Now we've got Parker on the other side to create some of the web tiles, and I knew that might be a thing. So, alright. Let's go. This is good. Black drops a blue match for a couple of web tiles. We'll have to really keep red and green away from enemy Parker. He's already up there in green now. Gotta get Medusa knocked out quickly, because she can earn green, blue, and purple AP for their team. And there she goes. Nice. Alright, so I don't really want to do this green match, but I have to. Keep Parker away from his 10 green that he needs. This automatic damage is going to help to take out Doctor Strange. Let's do purple. He's up to 8 in yellow, so let's be careful with yellow now also. Don't see any fear with red. I would love to make that blue match, but I don't want Spidey to be taking too much damage. Oh, that's okay. Let's have him up front for a second. Every time we match Spider-Man's colors, which is normally red, green, or blue, he'll create 2 web tiles, and right now he's only strong enough to match blue above the other 2 characters. 13 yellow. Okay. Not good. We have to keep Doctor Strange away from yellow, and we have matches that could set them up with yellow matches after that. Well, let's go with this. Don't drop yellow. And it did, but we got away with it. Perfect. Okay. We're going to knock Strange out right here. Perfect. Now we only have Peter Parker to be concerned with. He's still quite the concern. 7 red is his AP cost for his web shot. It does direct damage. Who can we have? I wanted to have Daredevil take that. He does tank team-ups, so there's green match though. I gotta match green though. Can't help it. Gotta keep green away from Parker. So let's go here. Web shot's gonna hurt. 14,000 plus critical tiles. Good thing there wasn't a lot of web tiles out, or he would have created a lot more criticals and done a crazy amount of damage. Okay, so let's make a real push to try to get red, so we can try to finish this with Parker, or with, well, technically Iron Spider. This is going to get a 4-shot of blue for Parker. I'd like to stun him if we can. It's not a good board for red AP though. I hope that we don't take this guy out too soon before we have a chance to do this. Let's go for yellow. Stick around, we'll create a lot of web tiles. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Well, the good thing about Iron Spider is he's got a defense ability that will reduce damage for the number of web tiles on the board. So let's play Thwip Foot Pow. Puts about 7 web tiles on the board. And, oops. Well, that's going to increase... that's going to increase the damage dealt by Parker on the other team, though, now, isn't it? It's also going to increase the defense that we get from our Infinity War Spidey. So I hope this works. Let's do yellow match to have Daredevil in front. After Arachnid Agility, we're going to get hit a bunch. Look at that damage. Our Daredevil might go down right here. Oh, he sure does. Okay. Here's what we have going for us. We got to try to get... Our Spidey really avoided that damage quite well. The problem is we're not ready to finish this match yet. I wanted to have enough red AP built up. Let's do blue. Can you drop a red above? Nope. Come on, Bolt. Can you get this guy? We're stunned because there was enough web tiles on the board. This is going to be tough. He's got 7 green again. Energy channeling, 7,500 because of the strike tiles on the board. Look at this. Let's go ahead and just for fun play the Silent King on SpiderMan. Increases his abilities up to level 5 if they weren't already. And let's see if we can end this match with a Black Bolt move. Wow, what a win. Infinity War Spider-Man did a great job of deflecting that Arachnid agility damage. And I was hoping to play his red ability, but we just didn't get time and barely got the win. Let's move on for one more match with IW Spidey. We'll play against Parker again. And, alright, let's heal him. Let's bring in somebody that's probably going to help his red out a lot and be able to heal. So, we'll bring in Okoye for her team up yellow and black. Spidey's going to do blue, green, and red like usual. So that leaves us with basically a purple ability character. And let's just bring in Captain America for purple and an active. Let's see. I could bring Black Widow for an active black and purple. Yeah, do that, because we're not going to use her red anyway. That might work. Okay. Let's give it a shot. So we're going to target Thor first. He's going to be a real challenge in this match. And I know there's a match 4 in green. Yeah, we'll have to do it. We get the team up with it. Got to keep Thor away from green. We could have gotten 2 different matches in green, and now they get one of them. So I could have done that differently to really try to safeguard ourselves away from getting a lot of green in the enemy hands. Let's see. Let's go for team up here. Extra move in green. Awesome. We dropped onto a critical in red. Wow, unreal. So what's the best way to match away that critical? Do we try to leave it for a turn? Maybe we do. This match 4 in black is just too good. Let me think. Yep, let's do that. Okay. Set him up real well for black there, didn't I? Oh man, that wouldn't have been an extra move, but then I gave it to him. What are you thinking, Rick? So here's the chance to... I don't want to hit Thor with that critical tile. That might be a little too much damage. So let's get this hit on Parker. Yeah, 10,000 would have probably been a little bit much on Thor because that would take him dangerously close to his 50% level. Got to be real careful with that. Alright, purple match 4 gets us a little bit of AP and lucky yellow. Excellently lucky yellow. Wow, that was great. So they're up to 7 green. That's definitely emergency level for us. We are getting real close on our red AP, so... what do we do here? How about... there's no green matches. This won't create one, I don't think. Good. I like to keep Okoye up front doing matches because if she's not in front, she'll reduce your team up AP by 1. We're up to 10 team up AP already. That's a lot because it adds a lot of damage to your abilities. Let's do... I'm real worried about creating a match in green for those guys over there on the top left. So let's just do purple, and maybe they'll set us up with the green. Nope. This should be a safe play. Alright. Now things are looking pretty good. I want to try to get this red right here, and then we can go. Alright, perfect. We got our red and green ready to play for Spidey. What do we do with this match 3 in green? Match 4 in green, excuse me. Maybe Indomitable Spirit will mess that up a little bit. It didn't, but it got us more team up. That's going to be fine. I got an idea. I think I got a pretty good idea. Okay, let's hit Thor with Tell Me Everything. That's going to be pretty good damage because of Okoye's team up. There we go, 14,000. All right, let's play Thwip Thwip Pow. That creates a bunch of, that creates a whole bunch of web tiles on the board. Let's do a knockout blow of Thor with proportional punch. Man, this will actually do a whole lot. Let's see. Let's have some fun here. Let's see if proportional punch will do enough, plus Okoye's additional damage on top to hit Peter Parker for a knockout blow of over 28,000. I think we might have it. Here we go. 27,000. It was really close on the math. That is so funny. All right. That is a really nice hit from Peter Parker. Let's go for the remaining knockout, and now we don't have to worry about him. We do have to worry about Thor, but I think we're going to get him taken care of here pretty quick. Alright, so we don't have any other abilities ready to play, and we have 9 green already. Thor's going to earn green every turn. Yeah, we really need another damaging ability quick. We have 7 black. Here's what we're going to do. Let's just make a black match. Thor's going to go a little crazy. Hope he doesn't get all 12 green. There it is. Perfect. Alright, Thor's going to be knocked out by red in my ledger. From Black Widow. Now we're in very, very good shape. Okoye does not do as good without her friends along on the team. So I think if we can just get enough red and maybe we can get Parker to deliver the final blow, that would be amazing. Twin Pistols is good damage, and it's unfortunately fortunately for us, it uses up all of her team up AP, which would have added to her red ability that she's almost ready to fire at us. That was actually a pretty fortunate result of that team up ability that she used. We need 4 more red. Oh, she's going to heal a lot. Of course that was coming. 12,000 heal. She's just about at full health again. But she set us up with the match 4 in red unbelievably. So now we are in such good shape. Let's go for, let's see. Let's qualify our yellow. Then we'll focus all on team up. Let's try to get 30 team up AP and see how much total damage we can do with Okoye adding in to the total from Spidey. Let's go for, we have 11 green. Okay, green match. It's kind of nice that Okoye tanks green a little bit in this setup. I should have got the team up match. There we go. There we go. Look at this. 24 team up. We're rolling good. We got our yellow ready to play. She's at 10 red. 20 green. That's okay if she's going to heal. We're going to do such a big hit. Alright, so she's got her red. I don't want to make this last any longer than we need to. Let's play Indomitable Spirit. Get a heal for Okoye that needs it big time. 26,000 heal is amazing. Extra move in purple, how lucky. Extra move in yellow, how lucky. This is so great. This is going to be a good ending. We'll heal again, get a little more team up. We're at 30. She's just about at full health. We can play Thwip a few times to get all these web tiles on the board. Man, we can almost play it once again, but I don't want to. I think we should just do a final blow here. She has about 30,000 in health. Proportional punch from a spider. That is going to definitely be a knockout blow. Here we go. For the victory. Nicely done. Iron Spider. We get the win and some good rewards. Excellent showing. We'll take our new 4-star Wiccan into the simulator again soon. And like we did before in the previous season, if you guys want to see certain 4-star characters played in the Shield simulator that are champions or nearly a champion, let me know and I'll use your choices. But I have to play them along with 5 stars because I'm always against 5-star opponents. But I'll do my best to showcase their abilities on the 4-star level and get a lot out of the character to and answer any questions you might have about builds, or at least my viewpoint, and see what you think about it. Well, guys, we're going to have to end it there. Good luck in Made Up Name if you haven't finished yet, and I'm looking forward to the Strange Days event. That can be a whole lot of fun with Doctor Strange against Doctor Strange doing crazy Flames of the Fall Team's retaliation damage every other turn. Can't wait. Thanks for watching so much. I appreciate it. If you're staying on Twitch, make sure and hit up Eneos4, Adam0519, and KillPower559. Those guys are great. They stream MPQ all the time. Like and follow. We are going to do a giveaway of a gift card, and we get 7 more followers on Twitch, so make sure you tell your alliance mates to jump on and follow if they can. If you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you very much. Please like and follow there as well. And when we get a bunch more followers on YouTube, we'll do a giveaway on that side of things as well. On YouTube, make sure and check out Mr. MPQ. He does a great commentary and playthrough strategy stuff and roster stuff and everything MPQ all the time. And Artem does character reviews and information and all kinds of good MPQ stuff as well. Like and follow those guys on YouTube if you can.